Hello everybody and welcome to the Learn Dota 2 League Season 12 week finals. It's over. It's the last game. It's the last game. I'm walking today for some reason.
The promised land.
The final round. With us today is, as usual, we got the Doctor of Dota, it's Randy.
Yeah, hey.
And we got interesting little special guest here. Well, maybe not little particularly, I don't know how big you are. It's
normal size.
Yeah. It is the Wizard, who is not
Hello.
Magician, and I'm gonna make that mistake about 30,000 times. So I hope you're ready for it, because I'm used to guessing with him.
It's okay. So interestingly, the Backdoor Boys choose to ban TA, which I know Panic hasn't picked in a long time.
Yeah, interesting first ban there.
I picked it on Trash Boat, but not recently.
They played it against us actually, in our regular season match, but not since then. So
right. Perhaps, you know, you've been seeing some Trash Boat practicing TA off screen.
Comrade Chris Warlock.
Yep, getting rid of the Comrade Chris Warlock, getting rid of the
opposing Chris PL.
Yep, the combination being Grimstroke there as well.
Yep.
Yeah, the Warlock is usually they pair it with Spectre. They'd pick it in first phase, and then they'd pick Spectre like right before the ban phase, so they can protect it.
Not today.
And yeah, not this time.
We got Quap.
I think Panic will run Spec if they're allowed to. I think it's their most known kind of like carry strategy.
Right. I mean,
like,
I said this.
Panic is probably thinking Spectre.
I said this in the GG series.
Okay,
there
well,
it is.
there you go.
Very quick Spectre, actually. I said this in the GG series. I don't know if Backdoor Boys are the guys to be running Spectre against. I mean, and I think the stats... Season 12. Oh god, Twitch is finals. Unmuted. It's over. Why the hell did Twitch unmute itself?
Nice.
Luckily, I got that really quick. Shoutouts to me again for running in on this stream. Anyway, so the thing I was about to say was we've been talking about it on the cast before. I think the global stats for the hero also kind of back it up. Spectre is great at taking advantage of like really uncoordinated teams. They're best at taking advantage of guys who are going to like, you know, make some of the preying on smaller mistakes, like preying on your 5, just kind of ambling in division, preying on, you know, a squishy 2 that just kind of overextends, like that sort of thing, right? I don't know if the Backdoor Boys are the kind of team where they're going to be falling into that trap here. I don't know if they're going to be doing that.
The other thing about the Spectre is it's really vulnerable. Like, if you pick it this early, you can counterpick.
Right.
They didn't really counterpick. I don't know if the Night Stalker really counts. Like, I would be picking, like, Viper or something like that.
I do think Night Stalker is a pretty acceptable answer. I mean, for one, he's somebody Spectre can just never ult on top of. Like, if Spectre is escaping somewhere and ults on top of Night Stalker, she's dead. If Night Stalker catches Spectre before she's able to ult in a fight, she isn't contributing to it, you know, that sort of thing. He's definitely going to need, long-term, he's going to need to be thinking about her itemization and how to get around that. But I think Night Stalker is okay. It's not the perfect counter, but it's okay. It's certainly good for 3. And you're
it's definitely not bad.
And by fielding him here, not only are you fielding an acceptable answer to him, I think, but you're also holding a... you're holding your 2 and you're holding your 1, who can be even better responses. So I'm sure Backdoor Boys are probably waiting for the trash boat back before they start running in either of those.
10 seconds.
What's their Queen of Pain then? 3? Because Night Stalkers are 3.
5 seconds.
By the way, Vex and Bajiji, shoutouts to him. Mod of the stream, Bajiji.
So Quap has to be 2, right?
Presumably.
I don't think Rada
probably doesn't have to be.
Yeah,
but probably.
Yeah, I don't think Night Stalker's going to be running a funny position. I think you can fairly confidently say Night Stalker 3 Quap 2 so far.
Yep.
I mean, I guess you could run like pause 4 Quap or something if you lost your mind.
I'm just banning out carries that Spectre doesn't want to deal with, like the Dusa, like the Slark.
Kid Dynamite says Anarchy or Riot. Sorry,
then-
buddy. Around here we got rules.
Backdoor Boys, they're banning like Death Prophet and Disruptor and Lena. So this is just trash boat heroes. It's
They
interesting.
2 trash boat heroes and a boss hero.
Yeah.
banning the best of trash boat. No great surprise there.
It's actually harder if you're trash boat now, because usually he'd go to like an Ember or Void Spirit, but Quap is gonna be pretty tough for either of those.
Esper says, spoilers, last pick Marcy.
Wow. Not in Captain's mode. Did not get added to Captain's mode for this entire tournament. Maybe for Season 13.
It's true.
Probably.
Yeah, London's in here. Shout out to London. Oh my god, I forgot to link X3.
Yeah.
There we go. Hopefully he doesn't reply on stream, because I sent it to him on Steam.
So by picking
Panic is,
Spectre early too, you kind of reveal the whole. Because Panic doesn't pick Spectre and then not build a team around her.
Right.
So you're revealing
5 seconds.
kind of the entire team's strategy.
Right. You can also see there's almost, not quite desperation, I would say, but sort of the realization, we got our one, we cannot let the enemy one have a fun day, and they are banning all the best of Chris, who I can lost Peru. This is
He
heroes.
does.
Yeah. I don't know, is the spec lane, like, you can see the lane too, right? Because Ogre's probably gonna be the 5.
Right.
Yeah.
So you can pick something into that if you have the hero pool for it on your 4-player.
Right. 4-player,
But
I
then
mean, I don't know if any of Bean's heroes are going to be like that well suited for this matchup, especially with Grimathy out of the pool.
They're looking for
Yeah.
Snap Axe here.
Jakiro might be best from the heroes that she plays, but sure.
It's likely going to be more of an initiator type hero on the banana stand this game, which is not usually his trade.
I'm on Axe. And
Probably
Axe and
Axe.
Snap can be deadly. Mars Snap is a classic.
Right.
I don't think Rada lets it through necessarily.
Team pick.
Yeah, Jakiro makes
Don't
sense.
think
It's
for-
double melee in the safe lane, so Jakiro should have a good time. And with Night Stalker in front, like Night Stalker should be able to basically free farm. There's like no pressure from Ogre Spectre lane. Early.
Moon River is here. Moon, are you casting right now?
5 seconds remaining.
They might flex Snap into the safe lane if they see it as a problem.
Could be.
I think it's like an even-ish lane. Like Spectre, like I don't think Spectre should die. Probably. I mean, I guess once it hits 5 minutes, Spectres definitely can die. But for the first 5 minutes, she should be okay. The Snapfire, with the Snapfire pick, I do think Axe is probably most likely
Right.
combo. I don't know if Banana Stand plays Mars. Is
Yeah,
that...
he doesn't really. I don't think we've seen him do it this tournament. Axe is fairly likely, though I don't know if this isn't exactly the most ideal setup for Axe. I'm not too certain. I mean,
They have one pick for it, so if they don't
Yep.
pick it now, it's probably Bend. Oh, Lich. Okay.
gonna have your mana in a second here. That's that definitely just another guy Axe super doesn't want to see.
Yeah.
Because you're not gonna get Axe, and you're not gonna get Lich in your queue unless he's really out of position, and that is not a very traditional sentence to associate with Rada.
I think the Mars would be better, but I don't know
Remaining.
if he feel like maybe he might doesn't. I can't speak. Maybe he doesn't feel as comfortable with it, so I might just pick Axe.
Who is the guest? Well, once again, we should reiterate. This is Wizard
It's
of
Wizard,
the
yeah.
GGs.
Hello.
Oh God, Princess in here spamming the Randy copy pasta, please.
Nice.
They're taking some time to think about this pick.
Thank you, Princess. I appreciate it.
It'd be
Go on.
interesting. They have like overall last pick, but I don't know if they want to use it for their mid hero.
Oh,
Okay,
they
yeah,
put,
it's
they
good.
put the Ember out. Okay.
Yeah, that matchup mid is kind of rough because Queen of Pain, like against melee heroes, is good, but you can dodge the dagger with the Sleight of Fist. So
Yep.
it'll
It
depend
is a
on
very
how
high
good he is at
mana.
doing that.
It's very high mana per second doing that, you know. So it's a high toll.
5 seconds.
Yes, yeah. I think it should be Queen of Pain favored.
Right?
Yep.
Especially knowing it is going to be Minoy. Backdoor Boys looking at the Pit Lord here, first and foremost. Definitely, and I agree, thinking Banana Stand last pick here.
Yeah. Pit
Oh,
Lord,
look, it's
Axe.
Dogtown. What's up, Dogtown?
10 seconds remaining.
Hey, Dogtown.
You know, might ban Axe, it could ban Mars.
Could ban a lot
Oh,
of
man,
things.
actually,
Yeah, I
stand
think I'd
heroes.
let the Mars through because we've seen. Now I can't recall. A game comes to my head, but I just don't remember somebody playing Lich against Mars and basically completely ruining the game for him single-handedly. Who would that be again?
I think that might have been me, but yeah, I think the Mars is a little bit. It's not perfect. I don't know if
Yeah,
Axe isn't very good either, so I don't know.
with the
You
Jack,
pick.
with somebody you can just blink out as well.
Pick Viper. I'm telling you,
Yeah,
man.
pick
The
Viper.
Viper's still in the pool. You can destroy the Spectre Ogre lane. Like they can't actually do anything at all. The two melees against Viper seems. I mean, I don't know. Ogre's pretty good against Viper, but when Spectre's your lane partner, it's,
Pick him.
you
Pick
just
Viper for Backdoor Boys. Pause one.
Backdoor's picking 1. Panic's picking a 3.
yeah.
Radiant team pick.
No Ricky. Yeah, that
Apparently, Ricky
one
was in
game where
contention.
Manifest Destiny picked Ricky just shattered everybody's like mindset for the rest of the season. I swear he gets banned every game now.
I think against Spectre, there's like two mentalities. You can either try to play fast, or you can try to like pick something that also scales. And I think a lot of the heroes that are good at scaling into Spectre are already banned. So they might have to pick some like fast-paced position 1 here.
Right. Yeah, I think I'd agree on that. I think it would be better for Backdoor Boys. And both in the way they play and their pool. Oh my god, they have 5 seconds. 4. Don't do this, dude. Okay. Phantom
Okay.
Assassin. That's not.
I mean, it has a break with the shard, so that's
Yeah.
kind of good.
As a break
Other
with
than
the
that, I don't
shard
know.
is going to be usually earlier focus. That's definitely going to be leaning into that early game potential there. Certainly
Yeah,
as
the
to what
Night
you're talking about.
the Night Stalker gives a lot of vision, so she can really pick her targets. So
And
like,
you also have something really nice that PA usually doesn't have access to. We have the
next.
Axe here after all. That's something really nice that
Yeah.
PA doesn't really often have access to, which is the Lich Frost armor, which really goes well with her kit, really goes well with how she plays. I can
Yeah.
tell you this much, I feel like Axe might be in trouble this game. Like, he's probably not ever going to get more than one person in a queue. And if he gets PA in a queue, there's a good chance he just dies instantly, basically. Especially if she has a Frost
Like a
armor.
blade mill or something.
Right.
yeah, he can buy Blade Mail. It's not too bad, but
I mean, you can get blade mail, but especially into that like 20 to 30 minute mark, that's not going to do quite enough generally, I don't think.
yeah, unless he's really like, yeah, you're right. He has to be really farmed. Like he has to be winning already.
Right.
And I mean,
Yeah.
if you have to be winning, then it's not a good matchup. But like, can he be winning at that point? I don't know. Because their lineup's kind of slow. Panic.
Seaweeds, I believe. I'm sorry, Seaweeds, I forget who you are every time. I think that's Laddle Lads, maybe? I don't know.
It's all melee too, except for Snap.
Yeah. Snap is going to be good here because the armor break plus Ogre Magi's Bloodlust is going to mean that somebody is going to become a veritable machine gun. Just, not even a machine gun, they're going to be a veritable autocannon just shredding through all kinds of armor at huge levels. They're going to have a lot of things to say about one particular person in this game. Only downside is I don't know if one particular person is going to be the problem this game.
Oh, they smoked
Yeah,
in the base.
The base.
Yep, that's very traditional Panic play. A combination being complaining about getting respect banned. Good luck, fun have. And now, as we spam all of our voice clips, it's time
Yeah, I mean, no better time than now. It's the finals.
As we say, all of our voice clips. Here it is. Not the last time we're going to do this because we still have some Week 7 games to do, but the last live, presumably, call of the season. So here we go.
Hold on. I have a wording play actually to discuss here. They put a sentry down here. Trashboat came up and put the sentry down. That blocks the easy camp and also anticipates this ward that came up from Rada. So that's gonna get dewarded.
30 seconds to battle.
Right.
More of those panic vision plays.
So,
Also think when you smoke in base, it like runs out before you really get anywhere. You kind of want to walk like a little bit out and then smoke.
right.
So I think that was just a little too early. I like the idea.
I think
but...
Panic do that less to get like a more proper smoke gank and more so they can really quickly deploy to the ruins and make sure nobody just like rushes and beats somebody up.
The battle
Right.
begins.
Because you know
I mean, yeah.
the additional move speed and
Yeah, the move speed's still helpful
But
for sure.
last time live, we're gonna have a call. You know, roll call. Here we go for the Backdoor Boys. Pause 1, Chris. On the PA. Pause 2, me hoy moy, Doodle Bob himself on the Queen of Pain. Pause 3, we got Dusty standing in for Vex on the Night Stalker. Pause 4, Combination Bean on the Jakiro, and pause 5, we've got Rada, captain of the team, on the Lich. As our esteemed guest, would you like to do the roll call for Panic, Mr. Wiz?
Oh sure, yeah. Do I go position 1? I'll go 1 through 5. So position 1, we have Kai on the Spectre. Position 2, we have Trashboat on the Ember Spirit. Position 3, we have Banana Stand, the Banana Stand on Axe. Position 4 is Boss on Snapfire. And finally, position 5, Comrade Chris on the Ogre Magi.
Yep. All good things here.
Such a smart word from Trashboat. I really like it.
Oh, shout out to X3, by the way, who's shown up.
Hasn't actually dewarded that yet, but
Yeah.
I'm sure it will.
Yeah, you know, you have to actually execute the smart play, of course.
Hey, he executed blocking the easy camp, so there's that.
It's true.
Axe is getting really low here.
Yep.
Really sad against Rada.
Yeah,
he's
Axe is
definitely
gonna
getting
have
punished pretty hard.
He's gonna have a very tough lane here in general. Battle Hunger is not gonna come in handy very often. He's going to be constantly looking at magic damage. Oh my god, I really thought Chris was gonna go for that. I was gonna lose my mind if he dove T1 for Axe there.
Boss has a salve, so he should be okay for now, but he's gonna need more regen.
But yeah,
He's got
as I was saying there, right? The Lich is really gonna do a lot to Axe here, and is the Froth Arm, if he chooses to level it early, Froth Arm's
Test is
gonna
cool.
really screw with him here. Esper says, spam this bureau to help Bean Jakiro.
Alright.
And what a shock, but GG is the first to go with that.
I know he got kind of messed up in mid, but
Oh, Blue Jay. Blue Jay, the premonition of things to come. So far, looks like Trashboat's actually having a
Banana
fairly...
Stand is in a lot of trouble.
Ooh, yeah,
I think he's
First blood
dead.
of the PA, just to make Kid Dynamite look
might
like
be
a
second
fool.
blood too. Nope, second blood for oh Rada.
He's got a dagger.
Yep.
He's selfless.
Oh, he walked away. Rada's taking a lot of tower hits.
Rada with the selfless.
He's got the salve though.
Dead.
Yep. He knocked out the Sav on Snap too, so Snap actually has to stay in the danger zone for a while.
Just wanted to give his core the kill. It all went wrong.
The
Who's
Ember's
the
doing
guess?
pretty
Once
well.
again,
Oh.
well, okay.
Yep.
Chris
Yeah,
getting
okay.
a little too eager to finish off there, gets himself killed. Cast
Honestly,
once
I'll
again.
set-
That's Wizard of the GGs.
Yeah, but that's what happens when you dive a tier 2. You have to salve yourself. You can't salve your PA.
That's true.
He is in trouble. It all adds up.
So the lane equalizes pretty quickly, it seems.
Lane
Honestly,
equalizer
Panic-
is certainly bad news for Axe. You know, he needs to win this lane. He doesn't need to equalize this. He needs to win, and that's not really something that's been very strong for Banana Stand over this season. Like, Banana Stand certainly, I would say, is more of a mid-game kind of guy than a lane phase kind of guy. And this is going to be a tough series for him for that reason, you know. Not being the lane expert here. Against a guy like Chris, you're going to have to watch out for, because, you know, Chris, I think, he is their insurance policy. He's always the insurance policy of the Backdoor Boys. He's an insurance policy. You have to cash out, or else they're just going to win on, basically.
Yep.
Overall, I think Panic's doing pretty well in the lanes, because their bot lane isn't going perfect, but their top lane is going very well for Spectre. Yeah. He's 25 last hits, 11 denies, and then mid is going okay in a lane that I kind of thought Quap was gonna do really well in, but
yeah, he's been doing
Rada.
Really well for
Rada's dead.
Rada. Could see Frost Armor on at the very last second.
Yep.
As Chris just kind of lets the last hit go. And he sees, okay, that would be why, and now we win.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, like, even though Axe did die and, like, Lich is bullying him, he's got 15 last hits.
It's true.
Which isn't terrible. And PA's got 20. So, it's kind of, it's like one wave of difference. One wave's a lot, and there's only been, like, 5 waves, but still.
Ooh, well. Happened last week as well. Chris needs to get back to his second proving. My IP address, did he get dust?
Maybe.
What the hell?
Panic coming out with the real shreds.
Oh, there you go.
Either way, as I was saying, Axe needs to, like, decisively win this lane, I think. PA is allowed to, you know, she doesn't even need to be like top farm. She just needs to farm enough to go jungle and just hang out there all day. Like, that's all she needs out of this lane to call it like a Spectrum DDoSing him. I already said that, Banana Stand. Come on.
I'm interested to see how the dynamic of the top lane changes now that it is nighttime. So Night Stalker should get, like, it's been going well for Kai. Like I said, it's like fine for the first 5 minutes, but now it's nighttime, and so now it's time for Night Stalker to be.
Power Strike needs to take advantage of it.
It's Night Stalker o'clock for sure. You know, the regular player for the Backdoor Boys of X in this situation would definitely be a very confident player, I think. But unfortunately, we have a stand-in today, Dusty.
Yeah, mid lane, we have Manoy literally about to hit 6 at his next creep, and Trashbot's a little further away from it, so that'll be an interesting spike to look at too.
Yep.
I think Manoy probably goes for the play with the first ult pretty soon, so keep your eyes on that. Or maybe Trashbot sees it coming and punishes a little bit.
Yep, immediately just going aggressive there.
Is that the ult?
He has to be really careful. I think ult can kill him.
Yep.
Yep, he is not having any of that. The second he sees Quap hit 6, he is going home. Quap looking for that easy camp. No easy camp found.
Yeah, Ember with the Remnant TP can kind of stay forever now that he's 6.
Yep. They just killed Spectre's courier. Spectre definitely one of the more early game item, you know, one of the more important heroes to keep that supply line going. Very early game item heavy. Looks like a lot of people were actually convalescing on mid to try and stop a Quap, but Quap actually wasn't home at the time. They just kind of wasted all the support's time for Panic there for a minute.
Yeah, all he had on the courier was a Glove of Haste, but it definitely matters a lot still.
Right.
And see, now he's facing that pressure that it's Night Stalker at nighttime. Does he have mana for another Void? He doesn't. If he did, I think Kai would be dead.
Actually pulling a lot of
might be dead anyway.
I like the it was a good
He's got
attempt.
mana.
Oh!
He's dead.
He got the mana, he got the kill, yeah.
I like the attempt by combination being to try and get splash damage out the tower for the kill there. That's very, very good for the Backdoor Boys.
It's an MVP Sobi mask right there.
Yep. It didn't actually work trying to get the splash damage out the tower, mind you, but it was still a cool play anyway. That's the, I believe we call that the Cranberry Sprite play in the business. Vex in the chat. So this is like the biggest shame of all to be 2 minutes behind on. Trashboat has a DD here. That could actually be really bad real quick from Annoy if there's something lined up for it, but it looks like they're not gonna really make the attempt here.
Alright, Chris is in a lot of danger, but Bean might lose her
Bean
life.
is in more danger.
Yeah.
We've turned this top lane into almost a tri lane just in the attempt to keep the Spectre alive. They're so all in on the Spectre at this point. They just kind of had to do that, which unfortunately has given PA such free farm that she's passed Ember Spirit up and is kind of dangerously close to Spectre.
She's top net worth as well, but it's pretty early, so it doesn't mean that much.
Right.
She's catching up. I think it's okay. You have to do something because, like, Night Stalker will just bully the crap out of the Spectre if you don't.
Right.
So, like, you do what you have to do, right?
Yeah, it's a very unfortunate situation to be in because on one hand, that is good. On the other hand, you did also kind of sacrifice any potential to really win that early game.
Mm-hmm.
Which is important. I mean, we've talked about it on cast before. Like, how do you beat an early game team as a late game team? Simply win early.
Yep.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Snapfire has come back to bot after a long absence.
Because if you win early as the team that has better lead, you just remove the win condition.
Right.
Yeah. Axe got a lot of solo XP, at least. Like, he's level 7, so he's actually out-leveling PA, so that's pretty nice for him.
On about the same level as the mids here. Actually calling somebody in here. This could be bad.
They are calling him annoying.
Oh no, he whipped his ult!
He got snapped. Axe died anyway. I think that was fine.
Well, it certainly wasn't fine to me because PA died doing it.
I guess it wasn't fine to Chris, but...
Yeah, I would say overall that's not worth. That's definitely good for Panic.
Yep.
Yeah, I would say so. So, I mean, if you're Axe, you're happy with that trade for sure.
Right. If you're anybody, you're happy with that trade because not only did they
get
it,
Kai a little bit of top,
but Axe also
they're
died
gonna
to a
ult
split.
for Kai.
Yeah, we got full
TPs are
SV.
coming in.
Everybody TPing.
This is another thing that Panic does. They respond instantly to any threat on their MVPs.
Right. They will easily 4 protect one at any point for any cost. The only question is Spectre going to be worth that 4 protect 1 behavior? I still think that kind of remains to be seen. I just don't think. Oh, hello, Ogre's Courier. Aha, tried to snipe where she thought the courier was going because I think Ogre is still behind.
They have a Spectre ult to go and annoy her if they want to, but.
Yep.
They got Dusty. Yeah.
Yep. She kind of instantly dies at top. Just gets run over here.
Yeah, they're good at you're right, they're good at responding. I think it's also like an advantage of this Ember, which they really value a lot. It's an extremely mobile hero, so it lets Trashboat like play that style where he like always is everywhere all the time.
Right.
And also they have vision of pretty much all the areas that PA or Co-op are going to be farming.
Yep.
Has this
they have
a
lot of vision through the jungle and the triangle as well. I've actually also blocked out the ancient camp. I don't think it's going to be doing anything quite in time. Bean fails to stack live on cam.
Here's the combo. Yeah, that's the combo. That's the Axe Snapfire combo. It's like it's nasty, man.
Yep.
I'm not sure how you play against that without having BKB.
Yep. The first step is to not get jumped by Axe. That's usually pretty good. That was a blink reveal, I believe.
Yeah, it is. He got his blink like incredibly fast for like the lane he had.
Yeah, that's just what happens when you just when that series happens to you. And that sort of banana stand, like I said, that's sort of his strength. Doesn't do well in laning phase, but the second it landed and Panic called it really early as far as lane phase, suddenly things started turning around for him really quick.
Yeah, I mean he's highest net worth in the game.
Bean's dead.
Yep. Casually walking around killing people.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
No, potato! Freshwood does have chain. Maybe didn't 2 minutes ago, but you know.
This looks a little rough. I mean, Panic has better late, and they're winning early to such a degree that it's becoming a little concerning.
Oh,
They got oh, good lich ult.
Okay.
Good lich ult, but
Oh man.
Man, maybe now it's gonna matter a little bit. Snapfire going down. Goodbye, Snap.
Night Stalker's here. He's turning things around.
Yep. Unfortunately, he is silenced.
Do they know he's in there?
Really
Yeah,
early.
they know. Okay, that's a start.
Yep.
But you need more than
They
supports.
found the Spectre here. That's certainly
They
good.
did find Kai. If they get this kill, it's super good.
If they whip
Oof.
Ice Path, though, not so much.
Yeah,
I don't think that was possible to hit. He's just a little too far up.
he'll be fine. It was a little aggressive to like be in their triangle for 13 minutes for sure. Especially when you have the late game lineup, like they don't really need to force it, right?
Right.
Yeah. I mean, if they just wait, they'll be fine in 30 minutes.
I mean, it's like I said, the way to beat a late game lineup is certainly to win early. And I think it would definitely be in Panic's best interest to absolutely make sure they do. If Panic are able to get, especially if they're able to get a win over Backdoor Boys here, that's pretty big. You know, if you look at the statistics from the actual players themselves, not many people very confident in Panic this series. It's kind of overwhelmingly people favoring Backdoor Boys here. They're certainly the
Panic coming
underdogs.
out their strong sword in lane phase here.
I'd really like to see this Axe, like now that he's got his Vanguard, he can cut waves and really pressure this bottom tower, so
Right.
Yep.
hopefully we'll see him do that.
And Ember's super close to Maelstrom as well, so...
So he's doing it now, it might be a little late, because Backdoor Boys already took their top tower,
Yep.
for example.
Yeah, Backdoor Boys already violated the sacred LD2L tradition and went for that T1 top early.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant structures
The nice thing
are
about this combination is that Axe has really
You're definitely
won-
looking at Trash Boat.
That's true.
Oh, it's a little too
Looking
far
at
up
him,
again.
but not really finding him, unfortunately.
And he puts a Remnant back for safety.
As I was about to say, one really nice thing about Axe, Axe has really one big weakness. His right-click
see the
damage
Remnant.
is terrible.
Dusty's keeping himself in between Trash Boat and his Remnant. That was super
Yeah.
sick, actually.
And they scream at him and he's dead. And Kai is
Correct
here.
positioning.
Kai is here
that's
to
bad,
eat a
though.
support and get out of there, I think.
Dusty's dead too, I think. Yeah.
Oh, Axe
Ooh.
actually blinks onto the cliff to do that.
worthy tribute.
Decent.
I can tell you from personal experience, it feels bad when you're playing against these guys and you like commit so much to kill this one hero, like whether it be Kai or Trash Boat, and then they just TP in everyone else and you get punished right away. I've been there personally
True.
many times.
It's true. It's definitely, I think, the biggest
I'm always about to get punished.
The biggest general problem you actually see with teams facing Panic is they just commit so hard to killing either Trash Boat or Kai. They just walk into 5 people and die. Speaking of
Another odd go there,
5
it'll
people
end
and
with
die.
Rada dying.
Yep. Just trying to save out Manoy there kind of went a little too far in, I think.
Yep. Is that desperation we're seeing?
Perhaps. Desperation to just pull out an early game victory here. I can tell you this much, so far the Quap pick does not seem like it's doing that great for them. Definitely has made a good show for herself as far as getting a lot of money in the lane and everything, but like since then it's just been one disaster after another for her.
Yeah, Ember's in danger of popping off any minute now.
Yeah, he's working towards the Orb of Corrosion.
By the way,
It's gonna be really annoying.
Rip Jakiro just gets very casually cut down.
Yep, caught out by the Ember there.
Tunnelson, shoutouts to Tunnelson.
I think I will say like about the Backdoor Boys is like I haven't seen PA involved in like very many engagements, which is usually a good thing for PA. She's got her Battle Fury, and so when she hits like she's gonna hit a timing where she'll be pretty scary for sure.
They're gonna scan around the triangle here.
Yeah, they know she's there, and they're smoked. This is dangerous. They have the combo here.
I found her.
Axe found her. Yep.
Gonna snap pulled up, but
The snap
this.
was actually down.
Oh, I love that Jakiro. Just staying just close enough to that to attract their attention. Definitely should not be going into the triangle right now, but
super good positioning plays in this game.
I really like that. Was really good for Bane.
Like you saw it with Dusty too in that go on Trash Boat earlier. He literally places himself in between Ember and his remnant. So like, what do?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
The people in chat say they're thinking this goes more even late. I definitely don't agree. PA with the shard can potentially match Spectre to the end, but the problem is that you're looking at more than one guy when you're looking at that late game, and I can tell you this much: late game, Axe is going to be way more valuable of an asset than the Night Stalker. He really is kind of done way earlier. I can tell you that from my own experience. I don't see Quab outscaling Ember Spirit by any regard, especially with Trash Boat on him. Trash Boat tends to play a very late focused Ember Spirit, and we've seen him pull late really hard.
Loop near here actually.
Even if PA is able to keep parity with Spectre as well, Spectre has a great ability to sort of just not care that much about her and bias, just eat the rest of her team and just go. So I definitely think even if the pause one matchup is fairly equal, which I don't know if the shard alone is going to do that. I feel like there's a few too many answers. Even if the 1v1 between the ones is fairly parity, I just think the rest of the context isn't.
We're gonna go on Trash Boat again.
Very good. Very good kill every time. That puts Quap up second place as far as net worth goes.
Trying very hard to stifle that guy.
Yep. Trying very hard to come back onto the board from Annoy. Not usually a position he's in, being written off, but he got written off fairly early. He's just trying to claw his way back into sort of prominence, back into relevance at this point. So far, it definitely seems to be working out for him.
Yep.
Pi has his Ags now, so he can join a lot more fights if they're good.
Like we did here, I'm thinking. Okay, Ogre is complicating this.
Yep.
Annoy.
Overall, ships passing the night. Nobody actually down for that.
I think Ogre saved that fight. I think without it, they lose Axe there.
Probably.
Quap actually has BOTs, which I think is interesting. It's gonna let her like match the movements of the Ember a lot better. So normally, like, I don't know, it's hard for her to do so because Ember has the remnants to get around, but BOTs will let her TP a lot more often, show up to fights.
I know I actually having to do ancients at this point. Perhaps just something to do while PA's out of town.
It looks like Backdoor disagree with you with the way they're playing. They think this game's gonna go late and they think they have a chance. I do think there is a chance there. I think it's a matchup.
This isn't a doomsday clock necessarily, but it certainly does not look good for them in my opinion, going late.
I think that like Backdoor, they have a weird timing where like between like 30 minutes and like 40 minutes, PA will be stronger than Spectre, but then like between like 40 minutes onward, then I think it's like goes back towards the panic side.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Because like PA gets really strong when she gets this like she's gonna have BKB, Deso, and then maybe a shard, and then she's gonna be like an absolute beast, and then she's only gonna get weaker from there, I think.
So you want to see Spectre's item? Sure, here you go. I mean, it's 2 minutes late, but here you go, buddy.
Got enough money for that orchid there.
Again, it
That
really
orchid's
sucks when you do this 2 minutes behind. I am seeing chat, so...
Yeah, the orchid's gonna make Quap's life a lot harder.
Yep, Quap.
Yeah, and the egg is already up, mind.
Yep. Some bullying going on.
Yep.
Oh, Bean gets jumped on by the Spectre, dies pretty much instantly.
This is how Panic plays.
Oh! Nice. The Snapfire ult just completely demolishes Dusty.
Gosh, they're all dead.
Yeah, this is it's not great.
And Trashball picks up a double damage.
Even better. Definitely going to get some objectives out of this.
That orchid is finished now. Noi has to be careful. Split pushing.
Panic looks very in control of this game right now.
Right.
Like Kai's definitely looking at the Quap. I don't think he can do it by himself, but
We'll have his Ags here, by the way.
About it.
oh, here he comes.
They are going to do it.
He's going in.
Ember's here.
He's dead.
So is Axe. Goodbye, Manoy.
That's the orchid reveal right there.
Yep,
And that's gonna happen whenever Manoy's alone on the map, pretty much.
Yep. Yep,
Yeah.
The Lincoln Sphere.
It's going to complicate his split push sort of focused build that he has going on. Like, I just don't know if Quap survives Spectre until BKB at least.
Man. Making quite the go here.
Yep, just going all in on the on Lich there. Just completely destroys him.
Yeah, the threat that they have on the map at all times is actually like pretty scary because the Spectre can be anywhere, anytime, and then the Ember like more or less can do the same. Then you always have to worry about if you get called by Axe, you can just die because the other heroes, the other cores can follow up so easily.
Rune of double damage.
Chris is in a really dangerous spot right now.
Probably dead? Yep, goodbye.
Oh no.
Chopped right in half.
Oh boy. Has the Kai Spectre been answered this season yet?
Because they lost with it? I don't think. No, he has not. They're 4-0.
Yeah. Hasn't even looked answered in any of those games.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Even
Maybe
Night
they'll,
Stalker's having to dodge fights right now to farm. I mean, not great surprise to this day, but you know. Daywalker, Night Stalker, that's what they say.
The Quap hasn't bought an item in like a really long time.
Yeah, it was just holding to finish. Not really sure. Maybe she's just holding to finish death, but.
Sange and Kaya is probably like that's the meta build for
BKB.
Quap, but I actually feel like maybe an Orchid this game because then you can actually do something about Ember.
She's going for
on
BKB
BKB.
first, yeah.
Yep.
No surprise,
okay.
she needs it desperately. Very unfortunate situation for Backdoor. They desperately all kind of need their BKBs. They're just not going to be able to fight that well without them. They also desperately need to start getting some vision up on this map. I mean, if you want to know, here's the caster's secret. How do you beat Axe? You beat him with good vision. How do you not have good vision? Let Axe's team have vision over like 3/4 of the map like this. The only place they have anything like vision is their own jungle at this point. They desperately need to get some wards up.
Yeah, I can say, having played against them, it's really annoying. They're really good at the wards and dewarding too. Like, they definitely put an emphasis on it. Hardest team I played against in terms of wards for sure. And that's coming from like Pos 5's like warding is like my job, right?
For the record,
Yeah.
I do agree that Spectre is not like the late game monster she used to be. I just don't agree that
Spectre's
PA
a
has
little
much
caught
to
here.
say at all late game outside of the break. Just has to get incredibly lucky. I mean, crit like every shot to be relevant to most Elon.
You got Kai Trashball looking to punish.
It's a very good get. Very, very good get there.
Yeah.
I think I got a little greedy there.
Yeah, that'll stop him
Oh.
from some.
Oh, this is
That's
a really
bad.
good. This is a really good
The
silence from
combo.
the Night Stalker, but man, they can't
Oh,
do
the Lich
anything with the snap ult. Maybe they can. Oh, the
Everyone's
Lich ult
dead.
is so good.
Frost is good, but is it
Manoy,
good
the
enough?
only
It's not
living,
looking like it.
only survivor.
Radiant's
Holy
middle
crap.
tower
Well, given the fact that 1 core on Backdoor Boys survived and 0 cores on Panic survived that was definitely good for the Backdoor Boys there for sure. Somebody in chat called they would start winning at around 25 minutes. Hey, that's a good start.
I guess it is. I mean, they could have definitely lost less.
They got 1,000 gold in the fight, so
Yep.
it's a win, but not a huge one.
I think any fight where they kill Spec is a win.
Certainly,
It's true.
certainly, yeah.
They killed the
For that
spec
gold.
like kind of almost before the fight properly started.
Right. Hey, still shows on the recap. So there you go.
Yeah.
Axe is rich, Axe is rich, Axe is ballin', baby.
Yeah, Axe is super rich. He's having a great game. That blade mail, like the Axe call, the blade mail, and then the Snapfire follow up. Like PA, I don't know how you live in PA.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the way you live is you just don't let it happen to begin with. But unfortunately for Backdoor Boy, they don't. You know, the way you do that is you have some good detection, you have some good wards up. They really just don't right now.
They have to.
Though,
Like,
notably,
PA kind of has to see Axe before she can go in.
Notably, Panic at the Rosh Pit is going to have to take another warding expedition now because basically their entire map vision just kind of died out simultaneously here. So this is a good opportunity to get some sight up for BB.
They keep consistently blocking the ancient camp over here.
It looks like Kai. Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
It's just annoying this PA's, farming game so much.
Right. Especially when the reverse is not even close to true. There hasn't been like aggressive warding on the Panic at the Rosh Pit side in like 15 minutes maybe.
Gonna get a fight here.
Gonna go big on the Ogre Magi though. Night Stalker is going to regret his life trying this.
Yeah.
Kai just picking everybody apart. Gets screamed at by Minoy. Unfortunately, just a defensive scream. It's never a nice situation to be in, baby. That's a triple kill for Spectre. You love combination beam? That is so sad. Watching Quap have to just run from that with a DD on is just like heartbreaking.
I think that's rather disastrous.
Kai has the Mindbreaker and the Orchid, so he can silence for like ages now. He's just killing supports.
He's getting nullifier too.
Nully.
Yeah.
So if they took one step forward in that last fight, the fight they came after was about 4 steps back, I think.
Yeah, that's really bad. Panic's net worth advantage starting to get dangerously close to 10k.
Yeah.
And poor Quab is just sitting here in the jungle, almost in a very very cautious position because if she goes out to actually try and split here, well, Spectre's just gonna kill her.
Yeah. They're looking at PA.
Yeah, I don't think anything's coming to that necessarily.
They were certainly looking for a second there, but they ultimately think
they
better of it.
I think they'd awarded the ancient camp block.
Yep.
Yeah, the PA had blur, so
yeah,
didn't know exactly where she was.
Right, also true. They didn't know exactly where Night Stalker was. Man, that's super brave. That's super brave, jumping on the Night Stalker like that. Also kind of a testament to how poorly he's been doing this game, unfortunately for him. He is so destitute.
He got trash mode.
He got trash. He casually picked him. I don't know what he was looking at. I guess the same thing I was. In other words, not himself. Best to kill.
They're gonna smoke. They want more.
They do want more.
Yeah. Gonna find a little bit more here. Uh-oh.
PA dodged the call.
Yeah, that was a really good dodge.
But this is worse! Oh! Immediately jump on the snap there. Immediately jumping on the snap. Spectre ults into this fight. He's trying to pick supports in the back line. Oh, good ice path there. Actually very well placed. They lose the banana stand. Axe is down. Axe is no longer Axe.
I know the real Kai.
Yeah, they found the real Kai, and this is bad. It does get dusty though, so he's not going down empty-handed. 4 down for 1. That's a very good trade. This is a very back and forth series here.
Yeah, it is. Every time you think, a fight breaks Backdoor's back, so to speak, they instantly, come out swinging in the next fight.
Chris actually has the Satanic queued up, which I think is really smart. Like, normally you get Deso, but against the Axe, like, you need to survive this call. And
Right.
the Satanic's gonna really help with that. Like, if you can just survive, because you get the extra HP, so maybe you can survive, and then you can just lifesteal back up.
Right.
Yep.
It's very ambitious to say this for the lowest net worth core in the whole server, who's not doing that much better than the support line. But like if you can get some anti-blink dagger nonsense going on Night Stalker, like a Radiance is probably too much to ask at this point. I don't think he's ever getting Radiance, but like if you can get him, some more mobility items like blink or something to counter out enemy blanks, right? If you can get something to sort of buy space for PA and not have to worry about axe calling at any given moment, that would be very big. The ability for it to freely operate in these fights more would be very, very big.
Yeah.
Trash bro, gonna have a meeting of the minds here at bot.
It'd be nice like, for Rada to buy like maybe a Yules. The thing is, the Axe has the BKB now, so because it's kind of too late.
So Rada needs to buy Wind Waker, is what you're saying.
Yeah, there you go. That'll work. He's going for Glimmer Cape, which makes sense, but doesn't help that much against the.
Yeah, because you're forced to attack him anyway, so it's not going to get you damage or anything. It is going to have magic resist, and that is pretty good. Better than most people give it credit for.
We're looking at Rosh. This is definitely a contestable Rosh, though.
Yep. But they, not only do they want no part of it, I'm not convinced they know they're there.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
This is a risky rush, though.
Found Comrade Chris.
Comrade Chris just kind of, oh no.
Oh, this is a big go. This is a very big go. Night Stalker caught. Night Stalker just killed himself with the blade mail. Has to BKB get the hell out of there.
Chris is on the snap, but he's all the way in. His BKB's out now.
Oh no, he's dead.
Jakiro dead. Chris dead. Every fight is like this, dude. Why can't one of these guys just establish victory?
Man, Comrade Chris, like, I don't know who made the call, but standing up there is really nice, because that was a really scary Rosh. He kind of bought them just enough time to finish it.
Standing there, it means they have to get through him to do anything.
Yep.
Right. Axe takes the powder to go stop the push up top. While Kai, looking at the T3s here.
Yeah, they just no reason not to, but...
Well, I guess there is a good reason not to.
Yeah. There is a reason not to. Manoy's back.
Yeah, there's no axe.
Actually, less Manoy's back, more Rada's back, is that that gaze can kill you if you don't have BKB.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I mean, also their axe TP'd out, so they don't go without him.
Esper says the Backdoor Boys game plan is tactically feeding Spectre to cash in on big kill streaks. What do you think?
Maybe. Could be.
Could be. You never know. Things are crazy these days.
They have to get rid of the Aegis first, though.
Yeah, Spectre has to be killable, I think. That will not be the case for much longer.
It looks like he's changed his mind on the Nullifier. He wants to go Scotty.
Poor Chris is starting to get pretty written out of this game. He is falling really behind,
And he's about to get gone on, it looks like.
The Night Stalker is lowest net worth in the server, but second place is PA.
All full D.
Gonna get gone on, BKB and run. Gonna lose Axe pretty quickly. Good Jakiro ult there. Looks like that's about all they're getting. Oh no, Chris!
Oh no.
Oh no, baby, that ain't good, especially if Dusty also dies.
Yeah.
And down he goes. Oh, they got the PA and the Night Stalker. Losing nobody. They got him for free. They didn't even lose Aegis. An Axe gets tipped.
Kai's so low, but he makes it. And he had Aegis anyway.
He can go right back into this fight as well.
Yeah.
Yep.
Or if there is a fight. I don't think there will be.
I can't believe I'm accused of being a can. For the record, it's not the PC, it's actually internet. So luckily, the folks watching on YouTube are just gonna think you're going crazy.
I could do this for eternity.
Having some technical difficulties.
No, I think it's just the stream just choked for a minute there. I think we just dropped some frames for a minute.
Maybe.
Oh, we just we're dropping some frames here, baby. This ain't good.
Nice.
Again, those of you watching at home on YouTube are gonna have no idea what we're talking about. Okay, drop frames seem to have stopped frames for now. So that's good. Hopefully we continue not dropping any frames.
Yeah, certainly hope so.
Whenever I say, if I say just Chris, I mean just Chris. If I mean the other Chris, I'll say Comrade Chris.
Yeah, yeah.
Record. For the record. Let's put that on the record books. Queen of Pain has finished up a Lincoln's here. It's gonna be good for a few things, but
Mostly good for the Spectre eggs,
Yep.
I assume.
very unfortunately, we've got the Lincolns and the BKB up here on the Queen of Pain. She's just not gonna be able to. Like, I was already kind of questioning how long she was gonna be able to do. Having to drop 2 slots for defensive items is really gonna hinder that.
Yeah.
Actually got a refresher queued up next too. So
Okay.
get double BKB, I guess. But
PVC pipe. Shoutouts.
Hey, PVC.
Chris has his Satanic, but Kai also has his Scotty about the same time. So
I feel like the
Kinda
Sky is
rad.
actually going to be a little stronger here than the Satanic, just because of how often it seems like that PA just goes from full to dead without much recourse.
Noi continues to force rotations here.
Yep. Unfortunately, this is not the most ideal team the world to be forcing rotations against, since Trashbo can just kind of come and clear out and leave the second
Yeah.
he wants to.
he can
Spectre
easily
can
move
do that.
across the map. Yeah, also the Scotty, you know, it reduces regen, so I think that includes lifesteal, right? So it's gonna make it harder for her to lifesteal with the Satanic.
Aegis is gonna pop here.
He is going for Nullifier, I think.
Who, PA?
Kai, sorry.
Sure,
The
yeah.
Spectre.
Doesn't have a Q. It's Q and a Bloodthorn.
That's Nullifier, the Iron Roll plus Sacred Relic.
So why is he getting the Bloodthorn recipe then? Is he just trying to fool us?
Well, you can get the Bloodthorn after.
Yeah, you can get the Bloodthorn after the Nullifier.
We get a Bloodthorn recipe anyway. So
I don't know what he's trying to nullify.
What's he trying to nully?
Remember? Maybe? Spell Shield?
Oh, the PA does have the fan of knives now, so they have the break.
It's good.
So this is probably as strong as they're gonna get.
The PA has the fan of knives. Definitely is going to have to make use of them if she just and that's going to be the problem here in the actual execution, I think.
Yeah.
They are putting the thumb down on Chris so hard. It's kind of hard to see even the fan of knives coming out before she just goes down.
Yeah, for sure, and they're keeping the pressure up in every lane here.
For the record, this is indeed game 1. Chat is not lying to you, PVC.
Yep.
They had a 30-minute delay on the start.
They need to like
Go on.
Oh, they need to like have the bait someone. They can't have PA get going on like that.
Oh, what a call!
Like that.
Yeah, this time I don't think Jack's gonna be that able to save. Got a good fan of knives there. Breaks 2, but man. Oh my god, Quap comes just in time, but it doesn't matter! Chris is dead anyway, Quap's looking pretty dead too. This ain't good, baby. Okay. Okay. But again, Chris and Night Stalker.
Oh man.
The Night Stalker goes down. Oh, everybody's dying. This sucks. This super sucks.
I think that the pendulum has swung in the firmly in the direction of Panic here in these last couple fights. They feel very in control again.
Right. Got uphill here. It's hard to see even the buybacks doing anything about uphill at this point, especially not at night.
It's like Wizard said, that's as strong as they're ever going to be, and they lost 4 for nothing.
Yeah, they needed the PA not to get going on. Like the PA can't tank it, and then like, they need someone else to get going on first, and then the PA can like.
They taunted. Goodbye, Manoy. I think that's the ball game, even with the buys. Like, this is looking really bad.
They can try to stall for PA to respawn, and then maybe have one more fight, but yeah, it's pretty low chance to win it.
Yep.
What does Gabe say? Gabe says 84% Panic.
It's Pretty generous.
86% panic. 87%. Alright, let's watch the fight.
Like,
Not much of
they
a
have
fight.
the advantage of, like, if they're defending high ground, they can at least choose their targets. Hopefully, but...
Get another T3 for their trouble and pull out, which is good here. That's
Yeah.
if I'm on panic, I'm smiling ear to ear with that series. You know, get a free Rax, get a free T3, knock out all the relevant cores, and force a buyback on Quap. Like, you are in a fantastic position here. And Rosh is up. Rosh is here, baby. Rosh is coming. Inconveniently placed refresher. Inconveniently placed rune there. I think that just. Yeah.
Dire are scanning.
Scan out the triangle.
Radiant's bottom
You see
barracks
Dusty.
are under attack.
Or set a BKB.
Chat asks, what do you buy on PA? Two people say Rapier, and Kid Dynamite says Nully. And goodbye, Night Stalker. Once again, I believe that's dieback. Let's check.
Yeah, it could be.
Survey says yes. Ouch.
Yeah, I think you have to be thinking about the next game at this point. Like,
Yeah.
I don't think you just can't give away this Axe Snapfire. These two
No.
Only you
nasty of a combo.
Like, maybe I would be a
Hard to
little
get
more
these.
comfortable letting this spec through before this game, but I would not let it through after this game.
Right.
They're fighting back.
Yep.
Break is really good against the Axe.
Oh, they found Trash Boat too. And
Certainly
goodbye.
gonna get him. Okay. That's good.
He might get a triple kill.
Good Lich Vision.
They don't know where he is.
They saw him with
They found him.
the way the
There he
Quap
is.
thing went.
Triple kill.
And triple for PA.
Yeah.
And
This, I mean,
dropped it.
Chosen for death.
it's a really good game for this Fan of Knives ability. It ruins Spectre and it also kind of ruins Axe. Or it really ruins Axe, it kind of ruins Spectre.
Right. On the other hand, the Fan and Eyes have to actually come out, and that's definitely been the hard part so far. They're going to get a fairly, I believe there's going to be a fairly free Rosh for them.
Yeah, like a Rosh and Ag Scepter queued up for PA. I feel like, did she have buyback?
Kai's gonna take bot Rex here.
Yep, this is
Are under attack.
inconveniently timed Rosh attempt, unfortunately.
Radiant's bottom barracks.
Kai's gonna look for Megas? Or tier 4 damage or something here. Okay.
Yes,
Pulls
I
out.
believe he's by himself.
Dire
Yep.
are scanning.
2, 1. Oh my god, Kai.
Your shrine has fallen to the Radiant.
Yep,
Just
that's a little dangerous.
Yep. Just a little. Unfortunately, if Kai's ult there was up just like a second earlier, I think he would have had a really good chance at Aegis Snatch. But literally, the moment he hit R, everybody just picked up all the crap and scrambled the hell out of there, which is good. That's definitely how you respond to that better than how certain other teams responded to that. I'm not gonna name any names.
Sad.
Yeah. I wonder who are they giving the shard to? Because oh, Night Stalker.
Yep.
That's
Daywalker,
okay.
Night Stalker.
That's
Could've also been
weird.
Quap. It could have been Night Stalker,
It's
Bot
weird.
Shark, because there are two shards on the team right now.
I think
don't
it-
know
Well,
if that's
Quap and PA already had it when they got the Aegis, so I think
Quap and
they
PA
did
already
give it
had
to
it?
Night
Okay,
Stalker.
so it's Night Stalker.
Yeah, it's Night Stalker.
He's gonna
He is
be
looking at a rank here.
That's such a weird choice because this shard on Night Stalker like lets him eat creeps.
The two people in chat might be getting their wish.
Yeah. And Kid Dynamite's sitting there like, oh, I would've got a Nully. I would've got a Nullifier, I would've won. Oh, I'm Kid Dynamite. Oh.
And
Alright,
dangerously close to getting a jump on PA here.
I feel like putting the shard on Night Stalker is kind of a mistake. I feel like the shard on this Jakiro is so value. The percentage HP damage against Axe, and even Ogre, and even Spectre especially, like
Got 3 super tanky heroes, yeah.
that's really good against all 3 of those. They could have given it for free. And like I don't know what this crippling fear, like what creep are you gonna eat? It's not like there you have any summons.
Of course he's gonna buy it anyway, but
And it gives him health and mana, but when you're stuck in your base, you're not gonna be eating a lot of creeps anyway.
True.
Yep.
The Ice Spire would have been the Ice Spire or the Liquid Frost probably would have been a little better here.
Yeah.
Definitely concur on that.
I mean, combination beans, she's gonna get the shard anyway. Like she's
Right.
not to purchase it now, but
has,
she
has
could have had it for free.
Is going to lose buyback. Oh, we got Snapfire just
They're
completely picked
likely
here.
gonna get bust. Oh, what an ult!
Snapfire down. Panic on the run here.
A huge silence
Ember
on
Spirit
the
down.
Ember.
Double. The second quad bolt. All it gets is the ogre.
Kai's just chasing supports in the back line here.
Yeah, Chris has to turn around and try to help, but it's a little too late.
Chris actually gets out of there. He actually barely sneaks out, so they ultimately make that somewhat equal.
Okay.
Still not great for.
We're gonna fight here.
Oh, it's the break on both heroes that matter.
It's a break on both of them, but Spectre says no thanks, want no part of this.
Oh.
They're all gonna go down.
That's
It's actually a pretty bad sign for Backdoor there. The
for Panic.
yeah, for Panic, sorry, yeah. They got none of the cores doing. Well, they got Night Stalker. He's basically not a core at this point. They got none of the cores doing.
And they didn't get objectives for it either. They just kind of all died.
Right. What did
I don't know.
Snapfire get? It wasn't
All
Gleam and Rod.
died,
It
'cause I
was Solar and Rod in fourth. Yeah,
Yeah, she's going.
This should
Go
make
on.
my life easier.
She's going for A on disc now, so she can like not get burst by PA, which is
Right.
kind of nice.
Not a bad idea. One thing that's definitely certain is that on one hand, the Fan of Knives, if the Fan of Knives isn't able to come out, it basically doesn't exist. Obviously, if it does, though, it is having some big issues. They need to start. They need to start jumping again on the PA. I think, like just trying to initiate on Quab or trying to initiate on the Night Stalker is really not working out for them. They need to focus back on what wins them this game. I think. If they don't want to keep having fights like that.
PA is kind of at a point where they're struggling to burst her with the Satanic. Like, she got pretty low, but then she just pops Satanic and heals to full. Like, you have to kill her before she gets this Satanic, or else she gets really scary. Yeah, the Ag Scepter makes her a lot tankier along with the Satanic. She's got like 3k health.
Real close to rapier money.
Goodbye, Lich.
Are we gonna see it?
Man, that would be insane.
He's
If,
here. He's
if
here.
Rapier successfully turned that around, that would be. It's on the floor. Oh,
Got the
wouldn't it be?
rapier.
Oh,
Wouldn't
she's
it be
got it.
horrific? Wouldn't it be horrific if Trashboat was just hanging out nearby, just came in and swooped that up?
That would be a little sad. I think. Okay, yeah. That'd be super sad.
That's her buyback money too. Like,
Yep.
she
Yeah.
dies. It's like,
This is all
It's
in.
game over. It is
Yeah.
all in here. And it's not hard to see why.
I mean, I like it
Rapier
because
with the dagger, Rapier changes a lot, especially with the trait. With the dagger, Rapier changes a lot. It makes her super high risk. If she gets jumped and dies again, it's over. They have no recourse. It is super over. But then, you could definitely make the argument, I certainly would, that if she dies one more time, this game is over like anyway, so you're not risking that much in the whole
That is
equation.
gonna start the fight here. A little bit.
Don't think they were expecting Roy to be around here. Gotta get Taunt on Queen of Pain. Here comes the snap
Oh
ult.
man.
Oh, whiffs the Axult though. Axult completely whiffs. PA fighting Trashboat in the back line as Night Stalker going down.
Oh no.
Got a Scream. Scream
This is
hits
taking
the
too much damage.
Spectre. Uh-oh.
He's taunted.
he's just wanted. If he
But
gets
the
but
ice
if he, yeah,
path-
just pop Satanic.
Ice Path
Oh my
just
god, the Satanic.
The Satanic, the Ice Path, do not overlook that Ice Path, everybody. That was great. That was a great Ice Path. That was so perfectly timed and placed.
Oh my
Ultra kill,
god.
baby.
Okay.
This is looking real rotten real fast. I'm annoyed. Flying Lich.
Oh, they actually just don't have the damage. Like, they went on to Annoy and they just couldn't kill him.
And then they went on to
Injury.
Chris as well, and they couldn't kill him either.
Yeah.
Invisibility.
Oh man, can they do it?
I think they can do it.
I think it's possible.
Kai might, I don't know, Kai might need to buy out for his Abyssal Blade so they can actually lock someone down long enough to
Dire
actually die.
is under attack.
But I
Sorry
don't know
about
if-
that, fellas.
They're They're all attack
Stop
here.
for a second there.
Okay. Okay.
Oh, he almost killed the Lich.
They're forcing buybacks and getting back.
Yep.
Oh, it's looking possible.
Yeah, this is tight. No crit there. Looking very tight.
Mm. It's not a surprise. It is the two best teams in the league, statistically.
Double damage. Worthy tribute.
Game
I want
one,
to see a trash boat rapier in response.
Kai's sitting behind Chris here.
What is going to be your response? Randy, you're the doctor of Dota, right?
Yeah.
As the doctor of Dota,
Rapier.
as a doctor of Dota, do you think the Spectre should rapier in kind?
It wouldn't be that dangerous because I don't think Kai's died in like 30 minutes now.
No, it's been a long time.
I think it could work. I think it's actually a lot more winnable if Spec has a rapier.
Axe just got Abyssal.
Spectre's getting gone on.
Spectre's in big trouble.
Yeah, this is bad. This is super bad. Trying to ult to confuse here. And it works! Quap ults the wrong thing. Fan of Knives whiffs! Kai so low! Oh no, the TP! That was not the play, buddy!
Is under attack.
Yeah, the Night Stalker. He forgot about the Night Stalker vision. Like they have full vision of him because the Night Stalker ult.
Oh.
It's okay. He has buyback. I think.
does have buyback.
Better.
I think. I honestly think Ember needs more damage. Like I think Ember should buy like some Daedalus or something like that.
I'm
Refresher.
going Refresher Orb.
Yeah.
I don't know if I concur with that decision, to be honest with you.
Dire structures are
Refresh
fortified.
BKB. Refresh 10 remnants.
Your place.
Probably.
They're gonna fight here.
Oh, we got Manoy
Oh
to
my
call.
god, Chris just instantly deletes boss.
They
Manoy
can't
to
fight
call
without
it, man.
Spectre.
Man, this sucks for him. He's super dead. Axe is super dead. Uh-oh, baby.
This is such a
man.
game-changing rapier. This is the most
Yeah.
game-changing rapier we've seen.
For sure, yeah. This is definitely it.
He's got the triple stifling dagger too now.
Sorry to
He's doing
Jackie
so
Chen,
much.
who's on the other line right now, who now has to take second place as far as good rapiers this tournament. Because Jesus, this is hurting him so bad. Such a good call. Very high risk, but such a good call ultimately, I think.
Oh.
Yeah, we definitely don't want to see any shades of the late great Virus on this push. That much is certain.
Yeah, it is. I think. Panic at the Rosh Pit. It's their secret power, just to make carries dive tier 4s and die.
Yeah.
I think they would want Aegis in a perfect world for this push.
Yeah.
But Rosh is actually up like right now. Spectre actually coming out
Oh, no.
strong here.
Chris,
Oh,
in a weird spot right now,
yep.
but
They're gonna go.
I think it's okay.
Uh-oh,
They're
baby.
gonna go.
Big fan of knives. I'm sure we're all big fans of knives here.
Hexes.
Quap ult on Ember. Ember low. Ember's super low. Kai coming
Chris is
around.
in the middle of
Kai coming
everyone.
back, but this ice path again, baby.
Hey,
The
Oh my
ice
goodness.
path again. Combination bean can't keep getting away with it. 2 buybacks.
Oh
Ogre
my
Magi
lord.
and Spectre buyback.
Combination being is so low.
Chris.
Manoy is crazy.
Look, Kai!
No!
He's dead!
Oh,
No,
Kai's
baby,
dead!
no!
Kai just gets melted.
Kai's dead! No buyback!
No buyback.
Yeah, that's gonna be it. Wow.
Ultra
Wow.
kill.
Okay.
Dire's middle
Holy
Yeah, I don't
crap.
think this game's over.
I've been talking off camera a few times about how Chris has not really had his day this season. He's just been so smothered by Manoy.
That's it.
But
They're gonna do it.
Jesus Christ, what a turnaround on that front.
has fallen.
That is huge. Ancient is open.
They're still fighting.
Yep, Panic at the Rosh Pit. Do not want to let Aegis go, but again, another great ice path! Another great ice path. Bye-bye Trash Boat, bye-bye Axe. Again, dude.
Dire's ancient is
Chris has
Who
not
would've
had his
thought that
day.
Backdoor wins game 1.
After such a dominant performance in the mid game, the Backdoor Boys with that rapier. Oh my god.
What a game.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah. The rapier plus the Phantom Knives, it just made the Spectre like, is this tank hero? It just doesn't look tanky at all. He looks paper thin. Just dies like instantly.
Yeah. Once
And the axe too.
once they stopped going in on PA, which was half choice and half not, but once they stopped going in on PA, it was just a death knell for him. So, with that, for those of you on YouTube, we'll be seeing you next time. We might have somebody a little new, so, you know, change up the commentators. So, say goodbye to all the folks watching on YouTube, Mr. Wiz.
Goodbye, YouTube.
At least assuming London's actually good for this. And, yeah, see you next time.